I'm going to go ahead and start before I sit here and fall asleep. Y'all know how when it gets dark early, you fall asleep too quick. Let me get everything set up here. I see Cheryl and Marilyn. I'm only 6 minutes early. Okay. And let's see. Gotta see these comments. There's Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn. Marilyn said that Cheryl beat her. You beat me, Cheryl's what he says. And it may just be me and Cheryl and Marilyn here right now. I changed that color up. I don't know if I like that color or not. What do you think? And there's Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. How are you tonight? Hey, Kim. And Marilyn says, hi, Rita, and hi, Cheryl. Y'all can read this, but I'm going to read it anyway. I'm going to read it too. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Kim. Hi, Rhonda. Y'all better talk so I don't fall asleep. There's Becky. Hi, Becky. Are y'all kind of tired and sleepy tonight too? I am. Don't know why. I do know why, because I didn't sleep good last night. Didn't sleep very well. And I'm out of coffee. I can't even make no coffee for in the morning. I took a little bit up to the quilt house, but I've run out down here. I thought I was going to town today, and then I didn't go. So, Marilyn says, I'm just going to say hi to everyone. I know sometimes, Marilyn, it's just repetitive when you hi to everybody, but you do what you can. What am I sewing on? I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Catherine. My wall's naked. I got some stuff over there, but I was kind of, I don't know. I'm ready to start a new project, and I got 100 that's not done, so I don't know what to put up there. I had cut out a project, and I had it hanging up there on the wall, and I didn't want to show you guys because y'all was going to judge me for starting another project. Let me show you. I will show you because I took it down and put it on a board. My naked wall. Let me show you. I had this one up there. I had it up there, and then I thought, well, I don't want to leave it up there. So I took each little piece one at a time and put it over here. But I don't like that. It's not sewed together, and I want to change these pieces out because it's just kind of bland. It's not bright enough. So I'm not liking it. So I'm going to have to change up them colors a little bit. They're just not working like that. Let me see. I've been missing some comments here. Marilyn got a dusting of snow. Oh, that's not good. We had a big frost this morning. Hi, Marla Hannah. Marla Hannah's in here, but I missed your name. Hey, Linda Brookshire. Hey, Doggle Ben. Hi, Doggle Ben. I'll be here in a little bit. All right. We'll be looking for you. Janice Miller's checking in. Hey, Janice Miller. And I pinned the link up there. Somebody come up here and talk, okay? Don't leave me hanging up here by myself. Are you back, Doggle Ben? I know, but I don't think I can cut the kit because one of the ladies that come by the shop yesterday bought a whole bunch of that fabric. So now I don't think I can cut them kits. So there may be a change of plan on that one. Doggle Ben had about an inch of snow. That's quite a bit. Tanya Barton got snow, got pretty snow. There's Prep for Eternity Homestead. Hi. Hi, Jude Hanson. Well, it moved on me. But it'll melt. Yeah, it'll melt. And I still haven't heard from Kelly personally to see what quilt to send her. Y'all know that Kelly won that quilt because some of y'all were probably watching that day, wasn't you? Kelly, come along here and tell me which one I need to send to you and make sure I have your address and whatever I need to do to get it to you, and I'll send it to you. Dogglebin had tests at the hospital this morning. I go back in the morning for a CAT scan. Well, prayers for you, Dogglebin. No, I don't know yet what she wants, Catherine. Were y'all watching? We put all the names in there. And Gladys, we put that dish towel on Gladys's eyes and she drew the name out. Hello, Gigi Quilts. Carol. Yes, I know. A bunch of you were watching. I can't pay attention to that chat and the ladies in the shop sometimes, so I apologize for that. Hello, Melina. Hello, how are you tonight? Hi, Kathy Jackson. Linda's asking, do you have any extra coffee up at the quilt house? Because I know me, I can't wake up without coffee. I do have, but it's dark and I don't want to go get it. What am I going to do? Send Terry after it, maybe? Reckon I could do that? Yeah, I know. I heard that Randy told her. I was still with the ladies, so I was gonna, and I should have done a video last night, but I was just exhausted yesterday. Yeah, I'm just tired. Hello, Deborah. Hi, Rita, and people in chat. Let's see, Toodles. I was on Randy's live. Did you have a heart quilt? I thought she told Randy something. Oh, I do. I had one with hearts. Yes, I was trying to. Yeah, I do have one with hearts. If that's the one she wants, it's really pretty. Did I finally get it right after all these months of knowing you, Milana? Did I say it right the second time? Milana? Now I'm saying it wrong. It's just going to come out every which way. I don't like going out after dark. I'm in the house now. Yeah, I could do that. Go early in the morning. We could still have a cup pretty early, couldn't we? Have you? I did show the quilt. I did show them a few times. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. We were over there eating supper a little bit ago, and I told him, I said, Terry, I don't have any coffee. We're not going to have coffee in the morning. He said, well, why are you telling me for? And I said, because I don't want you to wake up in the morning and be expecting a cup and there not be any. But I don't think he wanted to go get it either. He didn't want to go out after dark either. I don't think I'm going to be on here very long. My eyes won't stay open. They're already drooping closed. The coffee cake was good, but I'm telling you, that little carrot cake with the candle on it was delicious. And them donuts were delicious too. Let's see. And there was some cupcakes. And what else? Oh, and my Gladys brought these little roll-up things. I know. I never say it. I don't say things the same way every time, do I? And Toodles is going out at 6 a.m. to get all my Thanksgiving stuff you need to cook for dinner. I'm not going to buy a whole lot because we're doing potluck with the rest of the family. So I'll do some, but I'm not going to buy a big bill of groceries just to cook. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. And you're tired too. Yeah, we all don't need to be on here real late tonight. I know. Catherine, I don't like wandering around the dark, but I don't like doing without my coffee worse. I know. And I went and looked because I'm pretty bad to have different places where I stash my groceries. And I've checked every place that I might have put an extra can. And I think at one time I might have 6 or 8 cans and then I'll use them all up and then all of a sudden there's not any. It isn't daylight here toward 8. I know daylight's kind of late anymore, ain't it? The days are so short. How often do I order fabric? You know, the catalog from Oda comes out probably 6 or 8 months before they send you the fabric, and you have to order it or you won't. You have to order it way in advance or you won't get it. So I ordered stuff back in the spring that's just now coming. There's a new one coming out. What's it called? Sunshine. It's blue and yellow, and it's called Sunshine something. It's being shipped right now. And Cheryl's been sick with a cold. She says, I got a Z-Pack for my cold, and I'm getting sleepy, so I'm going to take a nap. And if I sleep all night, it'll be good for you. It will be. You go rest, Cheryl. Go see if you can lay down and rest, because I'm not going to keep any of you on here very long tonight. I just thought I'd pop in for a few minutes. But we all need our sleep, don't we? I might run into a skunk or something. That'd be what'd be out there. I hope it's no bigger or worse than a skunk. That'd be bad enough, but I know I do forget sometimes. And then all of a sudden I'll get this notice that something's being shipped and I'll have to go look and see what it is. So it makes it kind of hard to run the place. But that's the way the fashion fabrics, I guess you could say, the ones that's in the collections, that's what you have to do with them. Yes, Cheryl get some good rest. And let's see, I've already got what does that say? I don't know what that says. Bone in the ham, turkey boobs, and oh, now I just have to cook it. Family brings the rest. Well, I've got a brother-in-law that's doing all kinds of smoked turkeys and baked turkeys, and I'm going to make a big pan of chicken and dressing because I make good chicken and dressing. They always ask me to bring that. Skunk, yes. Well, we don't have very many bears around here. They're up in the mountains, but not here. Skunk or a fox or a coyote or a black bear. But there has been bears come through. So let's see. So if you order now, you'd have to be thinking about summer prints and stuff. Well, that Moda, sends those collections. A designer will come out with a collection, and then there'll be like 20 of them, and then you decide which ones you want to order and what pre-cuts. Do I? No, I don't. I don't. And I actually quit doing Christmas a couple years ago. I give my grandkids gifts, but I'm not even going to call them Christmas gifts. I just give them something. But I quit the Christmas thing. It just got where it wasn't the same as it used to be. And I haven't regretted it. No. And you've had an occasional black bear, but not often. I said that through the years, once or twice, sometimes one would come through and somebody would see it. Every once in a while, they'll see a panther too. I've never seen one, but some of the neighbors from time to time have. I guess it just kind of passes through too. Y'all ever seen a panther? Mountain lion, panther, Bigfoot. Y'all ever seen Bigfoot? All these holidays probably ought to be more about just getting together with family than it is spending money. That's just my opinion. We see deer often had some twin fawns a few weeks ago. Boy, that's kind of late in the season for the fawns, ain't it? We're in the middle of deer season up here. So I guess the fawns are kind of not tiny baby fawns anymore. I know. They are. They would be dangerous, wouldn't they? Bigfoot. Hey, I told you guys I'm a Bigfoot believer. I've told you that before. I ain't never seen one unless could say that one that was looking over our shoulder down at the creek that day in that picture. Be a lot simpler, yes. And people going into debt, buying things they probably can't afford, and all the little kids, all of them. I mean, everybody's not going to do it, but the little kids that are not as fortunate as others don't get as much as others, and it's just kind of not good all the way around. Kim's making most gifts this year. Only bought a few that I could no way make. Terry's down there checking the stove. Hope he keeps it going, keeps the fire going. Yes, dog will be in it. It is. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, I know, Marilyn. Wouldn't that be something? I'd rather give a gift for no reason at all than to have it have to because it's a holiday. I'm with you there, Marilyn. Just give something because you want to share something with somebody. And then you think about the people that are alone and don't have the same holidays as others. Dysfunctional families. Those holidays are probably bad too. Yes, keep them at a minimal and keep the focus right for your kids. Yeah, when my kids were little, we couldn't afford to get them a whole lot. But now my daughter goes overboard on getting for her kids. Well, Marilyn's got something. Marla's going to tell you to put lemons for the turkey boobs under the skin. Your turkey will be good. And I've got to quit saying that. But I shouldn't be saying that on here, should I? But you started it, Marilyn. Didn't she? One needed socks, and I can make those, or the shower gel that someone else uses. I'm going to make fudge, cookies, and breads to finish gifts. And June said, "Hi, Marla." Kim, she is ambitious, isn't she? She's going to get it done, too. Oh, hey. Told you guys I just can't stay here long tonight. I'll put you and me both to sleep just sitting here. Y'all will watch me yawn and and fall out in this chair, fall out on the floor. I'm not gonna be able to stay awake. I'm not. Well, I was hoping we'd see Kelly though. Kelly, I need to hear from you, and I hadn't seen you in here. I've got to figure out some way to do those giveaways. How many kids do I have? I have two. I've got a daughter and a son. And my daughter has three little boys, and my son has two little girls. Let's see. Marilyn says I usually put a lot of butter under the skin. It comes out moist and tender. Oh, I know it's delicious. And Kim, I make the fudge cookies and breads every year for friends. I still have PJ pants to make for grandkids, but they're easy and fast. And there's Gladys. Hello, Gladys. Yeah, Marla, the rest of them were talking about Dogglebend, and Maryland got snow too. And I think Tonya got snow. So some of y'all had snow. I do milk my cow. I do. I need another cow. I've got more than one Jersey. I need another one to have a baby so I can start milking another one and quit and let that one dry up and get bred back. But I do milk a cow. I've got milk and eggs, fresh milk and eggs, both here on the farm. I know. I feel that way too sometimes, Marilyn. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Trouble follows me like a puppy dog. I know. I'm the same way. That happens to me sometimes too. I'll be being good and still get in trouble. My chat ain't moving. Come on, move so I can read something else. Did you hear that? Terry just gave a big yawn. I heard him. It was a big one. A big yawn. He probably didn't know we heard him. Well, we did. All right, I'm not moving. Y'all must have fell asleep over in chat. I put you to sleep. That's what I've done. I put you to sleep. Before this come on, after I set this up, I was playing around with backgrounds, and I had some was putting some backgrounds up there, but now it won't let me do it like I was doing it. Not now. We don't. We used to when we had those commercial chicken houses. We'd get up like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and start feeding them things. But now I wait till daylight now. I don't have to get up that early anymore. But we used to. But we quit doing that. The son still has the contract, but we don't. Because we were contract poultry growers. Kim says she's not asleep. She's just laying in bed under your covers. It's supposed to get down to 28. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool night. You got an electric blanket. Every once in a while, we don't get a lot of snow, but we will occasionally get some snow. Do you get snow where you're at, Marla? Do y'all get snow? Let me think. Marla, are you in Colorado? It's out west, ain't it? What state was it though? I've forgotten. Can't keep all y'all straight. If I was going to see y'all, I'd get lost and I'd go the wrong state, wouldn't I? When I get blamed for something I didn't do, I just look at the person that said it and tell them, yeah, and I'll do it again too. Oh, I try to be good though. I try to get along with everybody. It don't happen sometimes. Electric blanket, and you turned it on and warmed up your bed before you got in it. You'll be asleep here in just a minute. And let's see, prep. Today was our coldest day so far, 60s, and you froze all day. It's kind of cool here today. Well, looky who's here. Hello, Carol. Says, hello, Rita and Chatters. Rita, did you ever watch the old black and white movie, The Egg and I, with Claudette Colbert and Fred McMurray? Fun chicken farm. No, I didn't, but I need to watch that, don't I? But I can't say is that I may have seen clips of it that maybe they'd post someplace, but I can't say if I've watched the whole thing. But Carol, it's been a while since I've heard from you. You doing all right? And we're in western Colorado. We get it sometimes, but usually just in the high country. Marla, you haven't started your fire yet tonight. I tried to keep mine going all day today, Marla. I try not to get the house too warm during the day, but I didn't want to have to rebuild it. So I kept it going. Yeah, y'all say hi to Carol. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life is on USA channel right now. I need to make a note because sometimes like that egg and I, when I get off here, then I forget about it. I need to make me a note. And Carol says, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Been super busy, but I've been catching your chats at night. It is so icy fun to see what you're up to. It is so I'm not sure what that's supposed to say, Carol. Fun to see. I'm don't tell them what I'm going to be up to sometimes. Sometimes I make all these big plans of what I'm going to do, and then I don't happen. Y'all ever do that? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then don't happen. Kim, Marla, Hannah, my parents used to live in Craig, Colorado. I love visiting them. Much fun, okay? Sometimes I can figure out what it's supposed to be, and sometimes I can't. It makes it interesting. Sometimes that autocorrect puts something up there and we have to figure out what it says. It makes it fun. Kim is north of us 4 hours. We're in Grand Junction. And hello, Ramona. I was just thinking about you this afternoon because I still got one little tub of ice cream, I think. And I thought, oh, should I eat that ice cream Ramona sent me? But I'll not yet. I'll keep it a little longer. I'm saving it. Don't know what I'm saving it for, but I'm saving it. And Marla Hannah, we used to go to Grand Junction for peaches every year. I've been there many times. Yeah, and y'all say hi to Ramona. And Marla made homemade vegetable beef soup for dinner and warmed us up. I made that 2 days ago, I guess, and we ate it a lot of days. But I had some pork chops that I had fried and today, so I took them and I took cream of mushroom soup and sour cream, and because they were already pre-cooked because I had cooked them, and put that over them, and then put some those French onion things on there, French fried onions on it, and baked it and warmed it up, and then asparagus and cheese sauce and a baked potato. So that was pretty good. Pretty quick to make since I'd already cooked some of it ahead. Let's see. Kim grew up in Denver, did move to Missouri until 1978. And Prep for Eternity says, hey, Ramona. And Ramona's got the snow and the cold, too. My chat didn't move again. I do too. I like asparagus. This was stuff out of a can, but I'll eat canned asparagus too. And actually, I've got a lot of canned stuff I bought 2 or 3 years ago when we thought things were going to get bad, and now the expiration date's getting real close. So now I'm having to eat them. We're having to open up them cans and eat it. But it's still good. Don't want to let it get too far out of the expiration date. Oh, I know. Well, you were talking about. I know. I remember our conversation about that, Carol. Tickled me to hear you say that. Our local news says we could get snow after Thanksgiving. I haven't got the weather. I don't know what our weather is. Asparagus right out of the garden. I don't know. This was canned asparagus, though, that I fixed. Am I baking again tomorrow? I don't know. I hate to make plans. Every time I make a plan, I've got some bananas over there that's getting too ripe, and I'm going to have to do something with them. And I wanted to make Kim's recipe for banana nut bread, Bob Dole's banana nut bread, because those bananas won't keep very much longer. Makes you. Well, you makes me giggle when you say that too, Carol Doyle. Oh, what a mess y'all are. Funny mess, but it's okay. I enjoy it. And you're not a mess. I'm just teasing. A lot of different personalities in here, ain't there? And I love all of them. Hey, Sarah Sows. Hello. And I'm glad all of y'all are come through my channel, and we all got connected with each other through the YouTube. Yes, she does have a banana bread recipe. She does. It's Bob Dole, isn't it, Kim? Those bananas are just about right for cooking with right now. If I just get up off my hind end and do it, I'd have got it done, but I didn't. I just drug around today. Oh, and you were so busy. You was gifted a flat of blueberries, so you have been busy. Yes, blueberry muffins, blueberry jam, blueberries, vanilla ice cream. Boy, you just gonna make it all. Quilters, collect friends like we do fat quarters. That's true, ain't it? That's true. We can talk about quilts and patterns and sewing and food and where we live and the weather. We can just talk about everything. We can laugh with each other, laugh at silly things. And I have the banana recipe that I used to make for the public supermarkets. I bet that's a good recipe too. Public supermarkets, yeah. I kind of knew what you meant. So I bet that's a good recipe too. Does it make a big old batch of them though, Sarah? Do you have to make a lot of them at one time? Or have you got the recipe cut down some where it doesn't make so much? Because I would think if you're making for supermarkets, you'd have to make a lot. See? I wasn't making that up because Kim says, yes, Bob Dole's banana bread. It's from an old book that Mom had years ago. Now I have it, and I've made that bread for almost 40 years. It's delicious. Well, I'm going to make it. I promise I am. I can't tell you what day it'll come about, but I'm going to do it. Yes, I did. I did get that email about you being, all your stuff being hacked. Is that the one you're talking about? I did. I got that email. And sometimes I read emails and I don't respond back to them like I need to. 28 degrees. Yeah, who was it? Somebody else a minute ago said it was going to be down to 28. Was that Marla or was that somebody else? That's cold. You got an electric blanket, Marilyn? You need an electric blanket too. Maybe you need a man in the bed to warm you up, reckon? I don't think we got no men in the house tonight, so we can talk about what we want to talk about. And I do put my cold feet on my husband when they're cold to make him help warm them up. No, because you make it depending on how much produce would give you the bananas. Okay. I had to empty my fabric shed to move it, and my husband is in shock about how much you had. Oh, yeah, that was you that said it was 28. I know. I read these comments, and then I can't keep who says what sometimes. You're going to look that up? Well, me or Kim, either one can give it to you here pretty soon. And I forgot what I said. I forgot what you asked me and what I responded. I hope I responded the right way. Oh, goofy me. Hey, I got it. I've even got my shirt on. See? Crazy chicken lady. And Carol, I love to make corn bags and warm them up in the microwave before bed. Great Christmas gift. There you go. There's y'all another idea for a homemade gift. Hulu, they changed my telephone number and passwords. The bank contacted me and told me that I could not withdraw a certain amount. Wow. That would be scary. This is a good group. I never would have believed I would join a group on the internet. I know, me either. But we are a good group. Oh, and there's Randy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, Randy, you were lurking, but you come in here to tease me about how old I am. Yes, I remember that. I remember now. I'm sorry. No, I know. They are. They're kind of they you do have to babysit them, don't you? My husband, I'm telling you, he thinks he's got to be fed 3 times a day, and he would prefer if it wasn't the same leftovers too many times in a row. And then sometimes if I want to do something, he don't want me to do it. Like, see, I want one of them puppy dogs from Randy, but Terry says, no, I can't have one. And you're right, Randy, I'm old enough to keep away from another man. I don't know. I think it'd be lonely without one, too. And let's see. I'm watching Pittsburgh, Cleveland Browns, and it's snowing. I don't even have my socks on. My feet's going to get cold after a while, ain't they? When my feet get cold, my husband tells me, go get you on some socks. Put your shoes on. But I don't like to wear my shoes all the time. Chat's stuck again. Y'all fell asleep on me. I'm seeing 67 in the chat. There's several of you hanging out in here. And I keep getting that little thing on my computer. I may be freezing up a little bit. Maybe that's what's happening. Huh. It is. It keeps doing that little thingy. I don't know the word for it. Buffering. That's what it's doing. Buffering. You're in Joplin. Oh, have you been driving all day? Did it take you that long to get across Kansas, or did you stop for a while? So you have to stop and load or something? Socks and slippers. You have socks and slippers to keep your feet warm. She was up on the panel a few nights ago. Did you see her up on the panel a few nights ago? And she's a Facebook friend, and she comments on Facebook. Now I can't tell you a lot of details about them, but she's still around about and out there. Tanya's crocheting. And Kim, I only wear shoes if I go outside. I'm either barefoot or in slippers. Me too, Kim. It's cold, 31 degrees, and you're drinking hot tea. You have to keep socks on your feet. Let's see what Marla. I'm 31 right now with a real feel of 29. No fire, but my furnace is on 72. I was thinking a minute ago it might have been you that said the 28, but that was Kim. So 31 right now where you're at. And there's Barb Teresa. Hello, Barb Teresa. You come in, and then you'll not come see us a few days, and then you'll come back and visit. We're glad you come back to visit. Let's see what Marilyn's knocking them in. You're right, Rita. It's either babysit another man or have your freedom to do what you want and be a little lonely. I know. Can't have it both ways, can we? Do you freeze? Do you freeze dry or dehydrate? I've been freeze drying stuff. I have a dehydrator, but I like the freeze dryer better. I miss the big cold furnace that we had as a kid in Ohio. Get so hot you'd have to open the doors. I don't have central heat in my house, so I have to keep the little fire going in the wintertime. Yeah, I knew you meant cold. Yeah, I knew what you meant by that cold. And Barb Teresa LOL'd it. And Marla, I'm 50 miles from Cleveland, but not many watch the Browns games. I don't know. I don't know. They don't come up here. We miss them, don't we? Barb Teresa wants to know where y'all are at. Why you don't come up here and chat with me? I don't know. I used to have a big panel full, but not anymore. I just have to carry it myself anymore. We heated with a big wood stove for 16 years. No other heat in the long house we built. We had 28 acres of timber. Never ran out of wood. I still miss that heat. There's nothing like the wood heat. Oh, let's see what Denise says. Come Tuesday, Northwest Wisconsin high will be 26 with the low at 18 degrees. We had snow yesterday and the majority is melted. It's wintertime where you're at, Denise. Turn wintertime. Oh yeah, we'll manage. If they don't want to come up here and chat with me, I'll just have to do it myself. Okay, well, you'll keep me company tonight. I've been fine. I can't complain about too much. I feel pretty good. I didn't sleep good last night, but I feel pretty good. And how are you, Barb Teresa? The weather's not been too bad. It's wintertime, so I'm not going to complain about the cold because it's supposed to be cold. Oh, you've only stopped Randy said he only stopped for 30 minutes. Wow, it took you a while to get across that flat land to Kansas, didn't it? Hello, Lynn. Let's see. It sure is. Last week people were mowing lawns. Barb Teresa's in the bed. I know some of the rest of them in here is in the chat's in bed too, Barb Teresa. Got their electric blankets on and already in the bed snuggled up. Did you have a hard day at work, Barb Teresa? And Marla Hannah, have you heard anything from Joanne? I haven't seen anything new in her channel. Me and Joanna, she's doing her thing and I'm doing my thing now. So I can't tell you anything much about her. Hello, Katie Crafts. How are you tonight? Let's see. Sarah Sows. Randy, when I went outside to pick up the leaves, I left you playing on the TV. I rode with Randy for a little while today, too. Did y'all? I think some of y'all did, too. We can't stay with him all day, but we can for a little while. And Barb's, no, your day was great, easy. That's good to hear. Katie says she's doing good. Marilyn, still heating with wood. Don't like my electric heat. Too expensive. Yes, what it is, ain't it? And could be unreliable too, couldn't it? I don't have an electric blanket either. I did a couple years ago. I did buy Terry this electric throw thing that I put over his feet at night. I guess his circulation's bad because his feet get cold when he sits down at night with his feet up in the chair. So I turn on that thing and put it over his feet and warm them up. I was talking to the mice. You lost me. You lost me on that, Randy. Still kind of warm here. Nice daily walks, and rain started last night. Oh, let's see what Katie started. Decided I wanted a quick Christmas quilt, so I started a double slice layer cake quilt. Now I have 42 blocks after just a few hours. Oh, that is going to come together quick. Blind mice? I don't know, Denise. I don't know. Sarah had the TV on. Yes, with you on, Randy, she said. Oh, Randy, Cheryl was in here, but she's got a cold, so she took some medicine and went to bed. I haven't. Kelly, we haven't heard from Kelly. I mean, not to get to for her to tell me what she wanted, which one she wanted. She come through Randy's today. And Marla hates driving through Kansas. It's not a very pretty state, is it, Marla? I love that pattern, Katie, and it does make up fast. I don't think anybody's real fond of driving through Kansas, are they? And we have several people from here that live up there in Kansas. Is all of Kansas flat, or is there some parts of it that's got a few little rolling hills, or is it all just flat? Doing that thing on me again. Buffering, that's what they call it, ain't it? Buffering. Okay. Driving through Illinois isn't a picnic either. It takes forever. Kansas is mostly flat. And then how many hours does it take to drive across it then? A lot? Oh, you like that yellow and gray one? That was a Corey Yoder pattern and Corey Yoder fabrics that I made that one with. Kind of like a sampler quilt. All them blocks were different in it. It was a pretty one too. But I think, and I don't know, I like that one with the heart, the star and the trails on it too. But that heart one's pretty too. Let's see. There are places in Kansas that your cow is your closest neighbor. And they're diabolical. Hi, diabolical. Welcome back to our hen chats. And there's Carol. Hi, Carol. You need to be careful with those electric blankets. When I was a kid, we had them. One of the blankets got worn through, and started. Oh no! Wow. Kim says hi to Carol and hi to Diabolical. And let me see if I remember right. Diabolical, Oklahoma. Wasn't you from Oklahoma, Diabolical? I I I thought they were nice. Oh, it'd be hard to choose, wouldn't it? I think it'd be hard to choose. But if I was choosing, I'd choose the heart one. Yeah. Hello, Janet. Yeah. Hopefully the newer ones are better quality. But you don't know. Some sometimes the older stuff was better quality too than the new stuff. Oh, let's see. Barb Teresa, no electric blankets for her. She has a huge fan in your room hot all the time, hot flashes. Y'all have to share it. I don't. And what do you mean by rag quilts? Those that have the raw edges on them? Is that what you're talking about? I've never done one. It's just not my cup of tea, so I just hadn't made one. If that's what you're talking about with them raw edges that are kind of ruffled up. I'm glad y'all like my quilts. It makes me happy. Not that I'm just real prideful about it, but I try to do a good job on my quilts. So I'm glad y'all like them. It's almost been an hour. Y'all know I'm probably going to sign off in just a minute. Cheryl's not here to start the countdown. Somebody else want to start the countdown? And we all go throw another log on the fire and get settled down for morning. So we get a good night's rest. No coffee here in the morning. That's gonna bother me not having no coffee in the morning. I could drink hot chocolate, and I probably even could drink hot tea, but my husband couldn't. He'll want the coffee that I don't have. All right. No, nobody's counting down. I'll have to start it. Uh, Yeah, okay. We'll have to watch tomorrow if you're going to show some heels. Can say good night. Good night, Kim. Stay safe and warm. Down to 7. Y'all seeing them numbers? I'll probably forget to count my numbers going backwards here. There's number 6. Good night. Good night, Lynn. Good night, June. Now Randy's doing it. doing my countdown. I think you're the one that started this, Randy, didn't you? 5. It's been an hour and 20 seconds. I'm waiting. Watch you go to buffer and then those last numbers won't come up. 4. Oh, Denise is in on it now. 4. Good night, Denise. I'm not seeing it yet. Y'all might see it before. What? That's an 8. I think you hit the wrong number. Good night, Marla Hannah. Stay warm and happy. 2. June's got it now. 2. Who's gonna do the 1? 3, 2, 1. Catherine. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. We had a good little chat, even if it was just me up here talking to you. I wanted some company, but I didn't get it. Hey, Mama D. Hello. We just fixing to sign out here. Thought I'd pop on for a few minutes and chat with them. Good night, Rhonda. Good night, Marilyn. Marilyn's waving to everybody. Wave to Marilyn. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Stay warm. Stay safe. And I'll see all y'all tomorrow. All right, we got that countdown out of the way. Ending stream. Really, I am. Really, really.